Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to Squared Circle Society Live. We are fresh off XPW South of Heaven, and I am Flesh Wound Dan, joined by producer Todd.
Good evening.
And Pugs Dread.
Namaste.
So yeah, guys, man.
Fuck New Jersey.
Yeah, fuck New Jersey. We'll start it off there. Fuck Dan too, just because he's here.
What the fuck? I'm not from either place.
Yeah, exactly. So fuck you.
Yeah.
Atlanta is better than both.
You can go hang out with Jermaine Dupri in the Brat. Get the fuck on. I'd say crisscross, but one's dead.
Just so New Jersey knows, at what did Larry keep calling Hell Night?
Oh, yeah. Halloween Night in Hell 4.
Halloween Night in Hell 4.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking we're gonna chant a lot, so you guys want to pay attention to what we're saying. Talking all that shit. We're gonna hard are you.
Damn. Well, there's definitely some stuff I cringe a little bit. Some stuff we can't quote tonight here on the YouTube, but
we could. But
what a show, man!
We got a history lesson too, where certain slurs came from. But yeah, go ahead, Dan. Let's get back on track here.
I really don't want to edit this.
Well, Dan and his people like keeping trains on track.
That's
back on track.
That's the new segment, The More You Know with Larry Legend.
As long as it's not cooking with Dan. I ain't fucking with that oven.
Anyways, XPW South of Heaven is in the books. What a show. Before we get into it, though, I just want to let you guys know, immediately after this show, pretty much, we will be going live once again for a Vinegar Syndrome unboxing and just a general hangout show. So if you haven't gotten your fill of us on this show, or maybe you're not a wrestling fan, although you should be. You should be an XPW.
No. If you're not you cannot be a wrestling fan and you could still be an XPW fan.
This is true. This is very true.
I know people that inspired them to get into the business and only watched XPW. So
this is, we know more than a few people actually that stopped wrestling altogether when XPW went away and didn't come back to it until XPW came back. So
XPW fucking rules.
It does. So we'll take it.
I think Dan's wrong because they still wrestled locally, so I don't know what he's talking about.
I thought we were talking about our friend. I know he was like never a fan of any other wrestling but XPW.
I don't know which friend I'm talking. Move along, Dan. You're just gonna make this a weird segment.
All right. So match number 1, we have
to things, and then you move on.
We have JJ Escobar taking on Tarzan Duran.
Fucking amazing promos from Tarzan Duran. Yes. Love that guy. I loved him last time when he got the BJ. Now he's fucking sacrificing bitches. This dude to the
moon. Dude, he's a star. Holy shit. Is he?
I want to see a match between him and a certain suspended former underground superstar.
Yes.
Ooh. I popped for the old school spot where he walked across the guardrail and smashed the tube over JJ Escobar. I thought that was so cool.
Very cool.
Confirmation from him on Twitter. That's the first time he did it. And I hope he incorporates that into a lot of different matches because goddamn, that was fun. This match was just a good mixture. And this is probably going to be a theme tonight of everything. Some really cool wrestling. We had that side Russian leg sweep with the weed whacker that I thought was very creative. And that saw to the fucking arm, man. Ooh. There was a shot of that when I go back and watch the stream again. I mean, it looked like he was digging down into bone on that fucking thing. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That was pretty gnarly.
That was pretty rough looking.
Yeah, it takes a lot for me to cringe, but I did a few times tonight looking at some of those wounds. But man, this was just fast paced, just a lot of fun, good mix of everything. And these two guys are fucking insane. I was happy to see JJ Escobar get the win, but more from Tarzan going forward.
Happy JJ's back, but yeah, I was totally going for Tarzan the entire time. He fucking rocks.
Same.
He does. And shout out Jay, the Stingray, and Brian Trash in the chat.
Hola.
How are you guys doing? Yeah, man. It's one of those matches. I think I might have texted one of you. I was like, man, this is gonna be tough to fucking follow, but they managed to do it.
It's a good tone setter for damn sure.
It really was. It really was. And oh man, the weed whacker stuff. I mean, that you can ask Kruger. That is like one of the most, if not the most painful things to take. I had a finger, and wasn't a wrestling thing. I had a nail like basically destroyed by one, and I can't imagine taking a weed whacker. And I don't know if I've seen a side Russian leg sweep with a weed whacker before. So some creative offense all around in this one. What did you guys think?
Ben Grimm says he got boned.
Yep.
We saw a bone, for sure.
Not in a good way, Ben. that's the bad boned, but
no, this was from start to finish. I got a little worried when the glass moved on them in the first move, but after that, it was smooth sailing. At least for me, a highly entertaining match, very fast paced. Yeah, these two dudes fucking rock. More Tarzan, please.
And this is how you open a fucking show hot. I mean, just right out the gate. Perfect kickoff for it.
And the blunt the entire time.
Yes.
Twice.
There was a ruckus shout out, yes. Yeah. Take that, chaos. You didn't
End of the
hold on to
world.
bell.
Extreme greetings.
Yeah. I mean, Tarzan will be main eventing XPW shows at some point if he sticks around, because goddamn, I mean, he's got the promos, he delivers in the ring, amazing. And also shout out to JJ Escobar for coming back from that last, like, ooh,
yeah,
goddamn, that spot with the chair off the balcony. I mean, I don't know how I've repeated.
Oh, we didn't get it this time.
No, I think that one might be a one and done. You made your highlight.
No, I think it'll come back. It's just,
he just got his wrist slit on, pay-per-view instead this time.
Yeah,
just light night this time.
I just want to know if it was super glue in the back, or did you go get stitches? That's all I need to know.
Watch it, like I said. Watch,
right?
Watch that moment when they're on the ropes and he's just got it. I mean, it's so brief. I got to go back and look, but I'm like, holy shit, is that like embedded in his fucking forearm? Good God. Absolutely insane match. You get your money's worth right out the gate with this show. And again, streamxpw.com. This was just insane. And once again, JJ picks up the victory, which leads us to our second match. Dirty Ron McDonald taking on Dan Moff.
Yes. Yes.
Were you guys a fan of the promo?
Oh, majorly. Ear to ear smile. And that's how we got our history lesson. And I can't repeat what he said because I don't want Todd to have to go edit.
I cannot be a fan of the promo, so I'm just going to say no. Let's just say Dirty Ron.
I can hear of it anyway.
You know what, Dan? Your comments in our messenger say different, that you weren't a fan.
Bullshit artist, Todd. That was... Holy shit.
Dirty Ron, atta fucking boy. High five. Right. Fuck New Jersey. You tell him like it is. And all the other stuff you said too just made me smile. You're a good clown.
They didn't really fight back when he was talking shit about the smell. I've got to say, they were just like, we'll give you that.
Facts are facts.
But yeah, man. And after he cuts the promo, he's crawling around the ring, barking like a dog, pissing on Dan Maff. I mean, textbook Dirty Ron. This match didn't go as long with Dan Moff really beating the shit out of him and spiking him with that nasty looking burning hammer for the win. But this was just good shit, though. I mean, just whoa. And Dan Moff looks like a beast, man. Like, oh, I really want to see him more.
I don't remember the
California.
name of the pit bull in Looney Tunes, but he's got that figure going on. You know,
with
like,
the little derby.
Yeah. Very cool.
And then he dropped some line. I couldn't make it out, but about Jerry Lawler in his promo. That sound I went a different direction with that, but yeah, man, great dueling promos, two legit insane motherfuckers going at it. This is wrestling. This is wrestling. I mean, I hate making comparisons again, but how many legit badasses like this are there in the major companies?
It's men fighting men. There's a difference.
That's going to come up later too, Todd.
Men fighting.
End of the world says Dirty Ron's been on a losing streak, needs a win, and I keep wanting to call it. Yeah, I keep wanting to say it. I can't remember.
Sorry, Larry, we're busting balls on that one.
Larry encouraged New Jersey to say FLA, so fuck him today. Yes. I do love you, Larry, but fuck you for that one. I do agree Ron should start winning, but did you see Matt? What's some Maff, right? MAFF?
Dan Maff.
Dan Moff.
Okay, I can't remember. That's a hard motherfucker to beat. So, like, you know, give him some slack.
I'd like to see him go up against Schlack at some point. I think that'd be cool.
Dude, that's a lot of fucking man meat, slapping man meat. I'm in. Throwing some barbed wire.
Got a couple belts to defend now. That might actually be interesting, seeing Schlack.
Well, we'll get to that. We don't get ahead of ourselves.
Oh, yeah. My bad. So, yes, Dan Moff gets the win with a nasty, nasty burning hammer. Dirty Ron has been on a bit of a losing streak, but he's also one of those guys who can always get his heat back. So
it's funny because I don't even remember his wins and losses. Did he even win at the Theater Brutality 4? I don't even remember.
I can't remember. See, there are some wrestlers where it doesn't really matter. Like, we sure when they win, and if they lose, we just don't remember. We just remember cheering for them. And Ron is one of those guys. He's over.
Yeah. No, he's gonna be over no matter what. And man, another great match. Really good match placement too. Like I said, it's short, but they told a great story on the mic, and
that's my favorite part.
I loved it. I
love when people have the balls just to go there and just say it, like XPW is meant for.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. So that leads us into a match I am very eager to talk about. Match number 3, Tessa Blanchard taking on the returning Mickey Knuckles, the legend herself. So it's always great.
We all popped when we heard her music.
Yeah,
I've been saying on the last it's been a minute since
and they played it loud so she could hear it.
Yeah, yep. And yeah, so first off, it's just as insane as you would expect it to be. I was actually kind of curious because I don't know that these two have met before. Now, I could be wrong on that, but I thought on commentary.
Who did she wrestle? Or that was when she wrestled Sage Becky when she poured the beer.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to remember who else was in the match.
Tessa did have a moment with a fan in this one. Just blowing her nose on him. This match was just insane. They went everywhere in that arena. lot of fans. They ended up in their laps. There was
a lot of Henny drank.
Lot of Henny. We had a. How did a fucking cat show up at a wrestling show? I want to know.
Pussy.
To be fair,
started chanting that, good on you.
Yes. To be fair, we were hanging out with kittens at a wrestling show last night too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. That
was before you got there.
I was like, I don't think I was there.
Yeah, I was asked to bring kitten food when I returned, but I did not.
That was just wild. I'm like, is this cat gonna do a spot right now? Are we gonna get a Teddy Hart run?
I was gonna say somewhere Teddy Hart was screaming at his TV. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
It's gonna. That's the story. It's gonna be that was Mr. Muddy's child. And Teddy Hart, and Mr. Muddy.
I was just waiting when Tessa looked confused. I was like, is Teddy gonna just like moonsault her out of the rafters or something? Like, what's going on?
As long as that's all he's doing. As long as that's all he's doing.
I'll disappear you too, Tessa. So that was tasteless. But
that's your line,
right? I know.
I was losing my mind watching this on my TV. I can only imagine how fun this was live. Mickey always brings out the fun, and this was a great match too. Just because there were some funny moments, don't think this was a comedy match. They beat the living shit out of each other.
And half the crowd.
Oh,
I really wanted to see where that was gonna go. Thankfully, our buddy Drew was there to push the guy off the first time, and then out comes Larry to make sure everything's cool. He seems like a regular though. He was wearing a Dirty Ron shirt. People get out of hand though. So.
I thought it was like that close. I think Tessa kind of wanted him to swing.
Well, good luck if you do, dude. I suggest not doing it though.
Do not do that. There's horseman blood running through those veins. You don't want to fuck with Tessa. But just this is one of the most fun matches I have watched in any company in such a long time. I'm a mark tonight, but this show deserves it. Like top to bottom. I want to watch this match again.
Bottom to top. Let's do that because I got some critiques later on.
There you go. I want to go back and watch this match again. And there's like 12 hours of wrestling a week right now, and I rarely get to do that, but I will go back and watch this match again. These two ladies kicked ass. It's Tessa's best work in XPW yet. She just as a heel, as a wrestler, I mean, just everything was top notch. I highly recommend you check this match out.
Well, in this match, she proved that she can tangle in death match style. Going up against Mickey Knuckles, a fucking legend, a super badass, and she held her own and got the fucking win. Right, like
Tessa,
good on you. That was tough. That was very fun for us to watch and well earned.
Yeah, with the big Samoan drop on Mickey.
It was great. I also got very excited when Mickey turned out to be the opponent, and I know that's when Dan, you've been asking, I want her to come back. So glad she did. I mean, although she did return to Theater Brutality, but I mean, this it's hard to say match of the night, but it's one of the matches of the night because there's a lot.
It really is debatable on this show what you want to call match of the night. I mean,
this could have closed the show, and it would have been
half these matches could have closed the show, if not more.
Except the closer.
Oh man.
End of the World says, I heard the fire department showed up. Yeah, you can see Instagram footage on Dirty Ron's Instagram.
Yeah. And I heard they stayed for the show after.
I was kind of curious what that was about because
Larry was blaming the mercury or whatever, the spooky dust, whatever we call it. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure some fucking Jersey asshole pulled the fucking thing.
It was probably fucking someone smoking under the fucking fire detector.
Tarzan, where were you?
You need to just have.
I just want to know
Schlack-
what like a fucking group of Jersey firemen showing up's like. They got fucking C-Street band.
What's that cat doing in her cleavage? What's going on here? Why is that guy gushing blood from his wrists? What's going on? I highly suggest, and XPW is perfect for it. Take a non-wrestling fan to an XPW show and let them just experience it. Just to experience maybe the terror in their fucking eyes for some of it. Well, we had that experience. You with our friends from Norway.
Oh yeah, they weren't cowering or anything, but they were enjoying themselves.
That is true. That is true. We got
one of my favorite first wrestling. Well, the first time our one of our friends shot. I'll just say Marino went to his very first wrestling show. Or it was his very first UEW show. It was his first hardcore show. And there was a part with it. Rob Black was out there with BC Killer, and they were just beating the shit out of Sage. And it was Marino's favorite. He's just crying. And I'm telling the cameraman, get a shot. It wasn't aiming. That shit was money. Sorry, I sidetracked it.
But no, you're good. You're correct because WWE did that twice last month. Crying children equals ratings.
There you go, and cats and Mickey Knuckles.
Mickey Knuckles equals ratings for fucking sure. Hell yeah.
Yes, yes. So once again, Tessa Blanchard picks up another win. Look forward to seeing what's coming.
Her way to Ludark. Fucking yeah. Yep. I want that again.
Yep. I still feel like they've got a classic in them. So moving on to match 4 for the XPW heavyweight title, we have Alex Colon taking on The Body. But as the Body's coming out, we hear a big ruckus, and he's already
glass breaking,
the shit beat out of him by Schlack, who replaces him. I guess it makes sense from Schlack's point of view. I mean, he did beat The Body, so yeah, he crucified him. So you don't just get to resurrect yourself and get a title shot right away.
He would be damned if that. I don't know if you call him a twink or not, but if that guy or that person got a shot before he did. I actually agree. As much as I love The Body, go get him, Schlack.
Yeah. And so anytime you have Schlack out there, it's going to get fucking wild. And this exceeded what you would expect out of Schlack. These two beat the fucking shit out of each other. That double stomp through that massive stack of light tubes that Cologne laid over Schlack was insane.
He looked up right after, though.
Oh yeah, dude. The Spanish fly through those, I guess you would call them totes. I can tell you, like, when I was just doing my backyard bullshit, I thought like, oh, well, that would be good because that wouldn't hurt. It fucking hurts. Like that shit ends up impaling you. And he did the Spanish fly through off the top through those. I thought that was sick.
Dude, that double table chair spot outside at the fucking chairs one of the things didn't even break. That was hard as fuck.
The superplex, yeah, man. This was just a brutal death match for the XPW title. Just beat the hell out of each other from beginning to end, and I love that Schlack tapped him out at the end.
Yeah.
Proving once again, no God, only Schlack. Schlack
double belt now.
Double belt. Schlack has killed everybody. I mean, his body count is like Jason Voorhees times 20 at this point. He's going to run out of badasses to beat at some point. So I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know who's going to stop Schlack at this point. That is one scary man.
End of the world says maybe Masada versus Schlack at Fuck.
Halloween night.
Hell
No, I know what it's called. I want to say what Larry called it.
Was it Halloween Night in Hell 4?
Yeah.
I can't fucking
All
remember.
right, see, I thought he said Halloween Night Hell 4.
We're just gonna get Danielle Harris strapped to a pole, and whoever gets her down wins. We'll go with the theme. But yeah, I mean, what did you guys think? I mean, this is another main event before the main event.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
They both beat the shit out of each other. I think the right person won. They both looked fucking awesome doing it. They looked fucking beaten to shit.
Yeah.
All the red groovy, whatever the fuck Larry called it. Yeah, wasn't even that long of a match, and it fucking owned. I'm very, very happy Schlack has both belts right now. This is cool. I don't know where it's gonna go, but I'm here for it. And yeah, no God, only Schlack.
Oh, dude, the amount of blood. I mean, this felt like a record even by XPW standards. Which we'll get to.
Well, no one was baptized, so it's not. But yeah, it was awesome.
No. But yeah, Schlack double champion now. And we should say, Judge Joe Dredd decided to take advantage and attack Schlack at the end of this. So I know your personal favorite, Bugs.
Fucking love him. As long as he's not going up against Kruger.
Yeah,
I will root for him, even if he's going up against Schlack. I think you could take Schlack. I think you could take Masada. I think you can take everybody. I just won't root for you if you're going up against Kruger. But you deserve that fucking belt. Keep that belt.
Absolutely.
That's my verdict.
Yeah, man.
We will say this right now. We will root for you if you're going against Dan.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck that dude up.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I will not be. I will not.
It's not up to you.
The crimes that had is committed.
Schlack's a scary guy, man. Like there's so few people like that in wrestling anymore. Where, like, you know what? I know, but at the same time, I mean, I might believe that guy might just decide to murder me in the front.
If he decides, yeah.
Yeah.
And though, Joe's not only fucked with him once, this is twice. Because he also did in that tournament that they both were in I don't know, somewhere not LA or Jersey.
I think it was in Iowa.
Where?
I think Iowa.
Somewhere not on the coast, so I don't know.
I forgot. I can't remember the name. That tournament was fun, though.
It was.
I think I would just have to. I mean, God, if it was Schlack, I just have to depend on that girl distracting him with the cat, and I just run away like a bitch. I'm not even gonna lie. Schlack, I'm not throwing
that was no fucking move. No.
We didn't talk about the titty spot in the other one either. I can't believe us.
We didn't, man. It was so good. We forgot about titties.
All right, put a pin in this.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
End of the world says Schlack gives me nightmares.
Does. I've already got Kruger trying to kill me. He threatens me at least
wait till they team up. You just
so I don't need two. I don't need two. That's not fair. How are you going to do a handicap match with Schlack and
delivered?
Figure cuffs. They're gonna feed you to the body.
Damn. So yeah, once again, broken record tonight. Check this match out. Jesus. Schlack may just hold both belts forever. I don't know who's gonna.
So Schlack was originally supposed to go up against Arrow Boy, right? So that's why he announced that. The new main event.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure we'll still see that one too. Arrow Boy's been fantastic in XPW. So, yeah, I just, at this point, I don't know who's got a shot against Schlack. Moving on to match
Joe Dredd,
sir. 5.
That was Iowa. Sorry, Cable Channel.
That's what I said.
Oh.
Okay. Well, no, they're saying it was a burn.
Todd doesn't leave.
I really don't. I only know
he doesn't even know
I know California, and I know some of the East Coast ones in Texas. Other than that, you're just everything else is like the middle. And
Slipknot.
He's learning in real time that Iowa is a state in real time.
I've
cool.
never
we have
been
nothing
there,
to do except watch us, which we appreciate. We love you, Iowa.
We're learning the history of slurs from Larry. And we're learning geography tonight.
To be fair, we didn't learn anything new, right, Pugs?
No, but I appreciate it being on the show. And then Ron getting all uncomfortable. He's like, Larry.
Jess lived
Yes,
in
it's
LA
coastal
for
ignorance.
15
It is. It really is.
Yeah,
I would
there
say
you go.
arrogance, but that's cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
thank you. That's better.
He's an LA guy too. Jess got into a fight with Sylvester Stallone. So one day
Right on.
he did. He talked shit to him.
As long as it was about stopping my mom will shoot, it's all worth it.
I like that one.
Just to see him, Schwarzenegger fucking got one over on you.
If you really want to piss off Stallone, you just walk up to him and you just kind of do that over his head.
I go, what up, guy?
All right, moving on. Even Stallone can't stop Schlack. Match number 5, Judge Joe Dredd, a Pugs Dredd favorite, taking on
No
Eric.
relation.
No relation as far as we know.
Distant.
Taking on Eric Dillinger.
With,
so first,
are you going first with the lack of Coolio?
yes. So I've talked about Eric Dillinger on the show, and unless I missed it, I don't think he came out to Gangsta.
Yeah, because like it's like it didn't register to like midway through the match. Like,
yeah, I'd have to go back.
didn't
I
come out
forgot
to
you guys
Coolio.
hate that.
It did. See, you know what? Whatever he came out to this time, it
Worked.
didn't destroy the character. It worked.
Destroy it.
Yeah,
We've
some
had
fucking white dude trying to. It didn't make any sense to me.
We've had this rant before about
But-
Moxley and AEW coming out to Wild thing, and it's like
He's
gotta
not
fit
drinking
because-
Tiger Blood. The gimmicks failed.
Yeah. He just comes out. He's like 85 pounds, and
I want the fucking Wild Thing haircut too when he comes out.
a really just depressed Tony Khan explains to him why he can't gig anymore. It's like,
Oh my
yeah.
god, fucking the Rick Knox spot.
Ugh.
It's a certain referee who was surprised more people weren't talking about that shit, making
Yeah.
LA look bad.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Did Danielle see that?
That's who I'm talking. She was
Oh,
fucking.
okay. I would like. I haven't talked to her about that.
If they don't kick out, you count the fucking fall. Period. That is how it works.
Some
You
companies
count
are.
the fall.
Some companies are different. It is the competitor's job to kick out. She won't fuck. Yeah. If
I mean,
your
if they
shoulders don't
kick-
come up, she's counting because that makes her
Yeah.
look bad because you couldn't do your job.
If it hits and it's kind of close enough, you can maybe wave it off. But you don't just stop. Like that just
The
looks
thing that
so
was weird-
bad.
I know
Also,
we
Phoenix could have
sidetracked.
helped him too. To be fair,
But what was the point of redoing the spot? It's weird because there was never communication, so
told him
he
on the
didn't
fly.
know. So why would a referee have him redo a spot?
Mox might
If
I
the
don't think it
finish
was the
wasn't
referee's call.
different,
I
it
think
was really
Moxley's
weird.
call. I think it was
I-
Moxley.
Yeah, but I think he also was not maybe totally with it because that was a scary looking second pile driver.
First,
I know this is a side rant, but yeah, no, and
They can
I-
hang in XPW is what we're getting at.
yeah, definitely. And I like Eric Dillinger a lot, so I'm kind of
Yeah.
glad that he dropped that theme because it just doesn't. I get it. Like we
it
love
just-
his song, and it's a good song, but it doesn't. You got to be conscious of that. Just because it's a good song doesn't mean it's proper entrance music for you. There's a lot of I know a lot of indie guys, and it's like they come out to some of the most mainstream shit, and it might be a good song, but it's not a good entrance song. It's just not. But anyway, side rant. But Eric Dillinger is amazing. Like holy shit, he always delivers. He hasn't had a bad match in XPW.
Exactly. He has not.
I'm a big fan of him. I'd like to see a little bit more from him, particularly maybe on XPW TV, develop his character a little bit more because I think he's got it all. Some really good chain wrestling in this one with Joe. This is another match where they kind of give you a little bit of everything. You know, your deathmatch fans will be satisfied. There's some really good wrestling in here, and the leg drop with the tube to the outside guardrail was sick.
He had a little fumble, but it didn't matter. He fucking recovered and hit that. That looked fucking nasty. That looked fucking awesome. Good job, guys.
Oh, hell yeah. And of course, Judge Joe Dredd picking up the win with the death sentence.
Fuck yeah. Into tubes.
Another fast pace, just kick-ass match. It's been really cool watching Judge Joe Dredd ascend.
And I believe you all remember me waving this flag from the very beginning when he flipped off that little boy. Like, he's my fucking dude. Prove me right, Judge Joe Dredd. Add a fucking boy with your big-ass gavel. That shit's awesome.
And he did recently work with Kruger, which they had a really good match.
Yeah. Yes,
which you can watch on Patreon.
Why isn't Kruger threatened to? Are you suggesting that you cheered for Judge Joe Dredd over Kruger? Why isn't Kruger?
Did I not make it clear earlier? I will not cheer for Dredd if he's going up against Kruger. I could have sworn that's what I said, like 100.
And then I said, but we will cheer him if you go against Dan. We will cheer.
Dude, I'll love you harder if that's even possible. If you fuck up Dan.
Damn. But yeah, another great match. I really like.
We could feed him to Stephen Jury first.
Anyways,
Judge Joe Dredd kicked ass. Let's make sure we put that over.
Yes,
he fucking looked awesome.
First,
go ahead.
His first outing on the East Coast for XPW.
Yeah, first time. Yeah, I was gonna say
pretty dope.
Showing those fuckers what's up, ripping up signs. Kicking ass up and down all over. Fuck yeah, Judge Joe Dredd. Okay, now we can move on.
All right. Match number 6. Ludark Shaitan, an open challenge for the women's title. So, speaking of justice, the body may not have gotten the belt that he wanted initially, but he did walk out with gold tonight. He
got to what he deserved.
He did.
Sorry, she got the what he deserved.
Respect they. So they came, they saw, and they kicked ass, taking down Ludark. I popped. I mean, the body has been just a viral sensation since he's shown up in XPW. Some of the craziest shit, getting to see him live at California, where he wrestled multiple times. I mean, just
Dan got us full of the body that night.
Yeah, and also got fucking crucified.
Yes,
crucified.
And the world says Susan. Then he has the Canada flag and
that's
the
right.
pride flag.
Susan.
Susan.
So there is precedent.
Yeah, we got to get a "fuck 'em up, Susan" chant going.
I think we did
next time. Yes, you hear it, guys. "Fuck 'em up, Susan." Anytime he comes out now to defend that belt.
See, we could have done a callback. I didn't even think about it.
You know what? Since Dirty Ron has been on a bit of a losing streak, maybe Dirty Ronda. Dirty Ronda.
You know what, Dan? I have the feeling you've known a Dirty Ronda or two in your life. Big girl, SSBBW. Jason Stoller, right?
There was a girl in West Virginia who was nicknamed Filthy Ronda.
Close enough.
She was a stripper. One might expect. But yeah, this was just a really cool moment, getting to see the body win XPW gold. And, it's going to have a light. He attacked Cat, too. So,
with
Cat
a fucking
look happy. Yeah.
So, going to have a lot to answer for. But Cat stabbed him quite a few times. So,
and we had the name drop of the night for me.
She who shall not be named, man. The body was just going.
That was fucking awesome. Attaboy, buddy, or
That was so
out of
good.
you. That legit made me drop for a second.
Yeah, this was just a lot of fun, and I'm so curious to see who Body's going to work with, and yeah, this was
The Body
this
versus
was
Mickey
kick-ass.
Knuckles. Book
The
it.
I was about to say the Body and Mickey would be a lot of fun. I hope we get to see that at some point. Make that happen.
But we haven't talked about this. We had
What?
a masked referee
Oh, that's right.
come out and do the pinfall.
That is true. That is true.
Who could it have been?
You know what? I'd have to go back and really look. Obviously, it was
I
live.
already think I know, but I
Well-
want everyone's guesses.
Well, what's your guess, Bugs?
I have no idea, but if it was the person that the Body named, I would laugh my fucking ass off. This would be amazing. I legit don't know.
I think it was Mr. Fantastic. I do not think of it was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Lizzie's black now. It's lots changed.
Sure.
Tall, about 6'1" now. Just time,
Yes.
man.
We did not see Mr. Fantastic all night. I don't know. Kind of.
Did he have his body frame? Because
It kind of did. I don't know. I don't know if he was wearing a black shirt or those were his arms. It was just like so quick. I couldn't tell.
Well, they move pretty fast, so that makes sense too.
At first I was like, because the outfit he was wearing, it kind of looked like Munch. And I was like, yeah, no, he's moved way too quick to be Munch.
What if it was Tessa?
It's possible.
It's one of those things like, of course, we didn't go back and rewatch because we did it
Mhm.
right after. But yeah, could be. I don't know if the body type would fit, but are you saying? Never mind.
Swerve of the
There was a
century.
sweater
I
over
know
it.
who it
There was.
Yeah. So
Who was it, Dan?
Swerve of the century. It was Desert Eagle himself,
Nah.
Brett Lauderdale, making the count.
ooh, what if it was Rob Black?
I was thinking that also because he's kind of been,
Headed up to here with these bitches.
he's been anti-women's division from the start, as he should be.
Damn, Todd.
I said I was kidding.
Bullshit. God damn. It's just wow. Okay.
Watching wrestlers, I guess it rubbed off on me. We'll go with that.
I gotta watch that shit, damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot to watch too. I haven't watched Wrestlers yet. I've got a cat. Well, Heels was canceled. So
I don't want to talk about that. I'm so mad and upset.
So I don't know now at this point if I'm investing in something that's not going to have a conclusion.
I still want to watch it again, though. I just rewatched My Name Is Earl, which that one still annoys me too because it left on a cliffhanger also.
Yeah. That's popular enough. I don't know why a streaming service doesn't.
I think there was talk about it before the
strike.
No, before the I think it was before the Rona.
Oh.
And
I'm pretty sure they'll cap it off with a movie at some point.
it was the Peacock thing they were talking about, and I know everyone still wants to do it. And now we're rambling about other shit.
That's
So
okay.
let's
It
just go.
happens.
There we go.
It happens. Yeah. Desert Eagle. There still needs to be. Everybody needs to work on a remix of it.
I know
Everybody.
I keep saying that, but we haven't done it.
Yeah,
We
I
can
was
definitely
gonna say,
improve on it.
We can improve on it, and I don't know. Maybe XPW genocide is still going to happen, Todd. Maybe that's that. Desert Eagle. Is in
Always asking for
XPW.
that, Dan.
We're gonna get.
It can't be free fall. It's always got to be that show.
It's
favorite
gonna
word.
be Team GCW. You get the mittens guy, Effie, cuckold Nick Gage at this point, who does anti-bullying.
Does he really?
He does.
The bank robbers? What a fucking
Somebody
I never got it.
Somebody sent me that, and I'm like,
Hey man, he was reformed.
did they
He learned
really
his fucking lesson.
did they really have Nick fucking Gage, who I like and I respect, but did they really have Nick Gage, 187 Nick Gage, do an anti-bullying thing? That is fucking stupid. I don't understand that at all. Like, let him be as scary. Nick Gage should be nothing but a scary bad.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it like this. Can you imagine Suge Knight doing a fucking anti-bullying fucking?
No,
PSA?
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, certain music doesn't make sense for an entrance, or it doesn't make sense. Like, you send Mittens or anybody on that roster.
I have a question.
out
Is
to do
Mittens
that.
like a wrestler? I know the name and I've seen his picture, or is he just like a fan?
Mittens, I believe, is a wrestler. I believe. Yeah.
I'm sure you guys in the chat know, because
I know I know you're talking about. I just don't know. I don't watch that
shit.
Yeah. So there you go, though.
But he definitely would have to be on that team.
I would think so. I would think so. But yeah, confirmed. Team GCW taking on XPW. Genocide. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I just want to see Lauderdale get thrown off the top by Rob Black. It's got to happen. All right. Anyways, enough of our bullshit. Moving on to match number 7. Lucky 13 taking on Big fucking Joe. So first off, I got to say that wound on Joe, and once again, any of you guys that were there live can attest to it. He was squirting fucking blood. He was.
I thought a piece of muscle was hanging out at first, like a Terry Funk.
Yeah.
Where was that? It was in XPW. I can't remember which show it was.
Yes, that was Douglas. At Hostile Takeover.
There you go.
The very first.
I thought it was like
first Philly show in the ECW arena.
Okay. It looked like that, but not like as bad. So thankfully, I think he's okay.
I could have kept going, but I didn't.
There was a lot of blood. That was like a Brian De Palma's carry level of blood juicing all over the place.
We have an answer. He's a fan. Does ring crew for shitty ICW. Oh, so you put him in the wrong promotion. So.
Oh, okay. No, I thought
I don't know if he chose him. I think you're right. I know. I don't fucking know.
If I watch anything really from GCW, it'll be a clip or something. Usually,
he's that chunky guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we saw him when we went for Jimmy. Who was Jimmy?
I saw him there.
Okay. Yeah. I thought he was a worker. I don't.
Fuck him. Moving on.
Moving on.
He's no hot tub guy.
Oh,
I'm putting him over. At least he's LA.
Oh, I will
keep going.
I will bump on giant nails before I bump in that hot tub. So moving on, Lucky 13, Big fucking Joe. Don't fuck with me. Lucky 13 is another one. I mean, always on. Always on. Yeah, like Dillinger, every time he has a fucking banger of a match. This once again,
Mittens versus Dan.
Doesn't stand a fucking chance.
On this one, we'll back Dan up. Yeah.
We fight dirty in LA. Come on.
That apron bump. God, that is one thing. Every time I see it,
that was Shawn Michaels Royal Rumble '96 back bump ending career shit.
Yeah, 97.
Should look fucking stiff.
Bad.
It did.
That shit hurt me, and I was just lying down.
Hopefully he's got an ice pack on right now, and he's doing okay.
Ice pack, fucking 6-pack.
A couple 6-packs, I think, at that point.
Brian
Trash. Yeah, I got a nice photo of Terry Funk with that wound signed by him, Brian Trash.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, that one. Go back and watch that match and watch the fan reaction as he starts to head back into the arena. Like, there's one dude who's just like, fuck. Like, you can see the fucking muscle. It looks like the arm's ready to fall off. That is how deep that was.
Ben Grimm with his World War II medicine. Don't underestimate the healing powers of Coke.
I was
Cola?
gonna say I was about the Terry Funk wound, and then I got sidetracked with that.
I just want that'd be a good spot with the body. It looks like all hope is lost. He's going to drop the women's title, and just Mr. Fantastic just throws a bag of Coke, and he has that
Well,
I
Darren Young
have
did
the
that.
power moment where he just like hulks up.
Oh no,
There's
he should do it with the
lots of
popper though, since he's gay, right?
Isn't that like a popper's like ass stuff, right? Isn't that like
No, I think it just you get high for like a really quick, like 3-minute period.
I thought a popper had to do. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought a popper.
I don't think so, but that's not my community, as you would say.
Well, sound off in the chat. A popper,
Larry, we need an answer. So
it's supposed to numb your
like-
asshole, right?
Or loosen it or some
thinking
shit. I think it like
I
loosens
thought
it or
that's
like
what it
relaxes
does.
you or something. I don't really know. Well, now
God damn it. You know, this is normally when I'd be like, we got to cut all this out, but it's vague enough. I'm not tripping.
It's big enough. Explain to us
That's
in
all
the
I-
comments
big
what a
YouTube
popper
fuckers.
is. I know what it is to pop, but a popper I thought was like
which you can get at Xtreme Toys, right? I think they have the
there you go.
yeah.
I don't know if they offer poppers.
We brought it back around. Yes, they do. I remember
Okay.
seeing the video. Kat even says so, or High Pitch Will back in the day.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll have to Google poppers later. Maybe I didn't know what it was. I thought that's what it was.
Dad's gonna. What are your favorite kind of poppers? Jalapeno popper.
Jalapeno poppers are the best. And those will not numb your asshole. They will have the opposite
They would
effect.
have you singing Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire.
There you go. Ring of Fire. That's what it's about, actually.
Ben Grimm, like Prince and the Popper?
That, you know what? That's probably what they were talking about. That was Disney, right? So makes sense.
I'm
Makes
lost
sense.
in that one. Anyway.
I don't know. Dad had to dad it up. Now, what are you talking about?
All right. I'm sorry. We're talking about assholes. Lucky 13 and Big fucking Joe are just right now like, what, these guys, they haven't even talked about our match. They're talking about fucking poppers and
Big
assholes.
fucking Joe knows we love him.
We do. And we love Lucky 13 too.
Yeah, for real.
This match was awesome. The tombstone finish with Joe picking up the win through the tubes as the referee was moving them too. I was like, oh fuck, don't. That was a little bit scary. Another kick-ass match. It's when you deliver from just top to bottom, it's so rare. And yeah, so Big fucking Joe picking up another win. Gold is definitely in his future.
Come the fuck on. He got put on the Pillars t-shirt. When's the last time he had a title shot? Come on.
I think very, very soon Joe's. I can say this about multiple people in XPW right now, but certainly he's going to be a XPW champion at some point.
He's gotta.
It's just a question if he or Lou Nixon gets it first.
I don't know. This could be like the
Well,
Hulk Hogan.
Lou started
Hogan
working
era.
for other companies, so we'll see how that goes.
With Schlack on top. It could be like the Hulk Hogan era, and you're going to have the Mr. Perfects and Jake and Ted DiBiase all should have had the belt, but they couldn't because the guy on top was unbeatable.
That doesn't work for me, brother. Only he follows it
I
up.
wasn't saying it like that. I just meant the champion was so dominant.
Only he
There's
follows
ways
it
you
up
couldn't
with
get
stab. He follows it up with stabbing you with a pencil, just right through the hand.
The leg drop covered in barbed wire.
All right, match number 8. We have the MAGA Butcher himself taking on old timer Jeff King.
Dan's favorite.
I love this match. I really did. I mean, it gets off to a bloody start. He just Jeff throws the barbed wire board and cuts up MAGA Butcher immediately.
It got stuck everywhere. That looked fucking nasty.
Yeah. This was, like I said, even by XPW standards or just deathmatch standards in general, this was one of the bloodiest shows yet. Like there was just a ton of blood in this throughout the whole show, pretty much, and yeah, Jeff King kind of cuts a very commie promo that I'm sure pissed the MAGA Butcher off. That led to him stabbing him with the pencil repeatedly in an homage to Sheik and Bobo Brazil.
I'm just gonna give a shout out to Heath Ledger's Joker as well, but a little different.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, just an old school bloody brawl. Once again, MAGA Butcher getting the win, tapping him out again with the spike.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of this match?
Very fun, very brutal. Old school for sure. Yeah, just seeing these like elderly gentlemen just beat the shit out of each other is awesome. And of course, I'm gonna root for MAGA Butcher. I don't care if he's a heel or if he's a face. I'm always gonna root for him unless he's going up against Judge Joe Dredd.
He's an American, sir.
Yeah. See, Todd is correct. Yeah. I was really worried though, or worried and excited about that first thing because when it got stuck like in his fucking eyebrow and all his hair, I was like, we're already fucked. This is crazy. And
yeah. Butcher has been through so much. Like it is hard to like. I still like have to look away sometimes. I'm like, oh, dude, you don't have to. Like, just take it easy tonight, please. But he never does. And
he can still go, man.
He can. He is great. Yeah. So yes, MAGA Butcher picking up the win, which brings us to our main event, which of course did change. Match number 9, the number 1 contender, King of the Death Match.
I'm just saying that.
King of the Death Match to the King of the Death Match title, and that was Eric Ryan taking on Arrow Boy. So a lot of hard matches to follow in this one. I do think this was a good match. I think you're right. Like there's
Todd called it because I was holding hope because Eric Ryan is the shit. Arrow Boy is the shit. I would assume they would fucking you have the opportunity to steal the show as badass as Wrestling Night was. This was not a sour bite to end the meal, but this is good. Wasn't great like the rest.
I think it was a great wrestling match, but I need a little bit more character, a little more drama in it. A little bit more, and that's
ending with a roll up though.
Yeah, I just feel like the last 2 matches. I don't know. I think it would have been a better. I would have switch a better feeling with the MAGA Butcher finish. But it's one of those things. It's like it is what it is. So it was a great match. It's just.
Yeah, I don't want to sound too shitty on
it.
Because if that's how I'm coming off, I do apologize because that's not what I meant at all. The match was good.
Yeah,
but like it was outshined by everything else.
Yeah, it was hard. Well, it was hard to close this show.
a little less build for this one, but I do think.
Yeah, that was the thing. There wasn't a build that. Yeah, that's probably the main reason. It just
yeah. Eric Ryan, I think though is going to be a awesome opponent for Schlack at this point, who's got 2 belts, so he's going to be dodging a lot of people.
I still hold a grudge against Eric Ryan because that one tournament I saw where he eliminated BC in the first round, but then he went on to win the whole fucking thing. So I'm like, okay, well, this guy's a badass, and then he's proven to me he's been a badass since then. So big fan. Yeah,
absolutely. So Eric Ryan moves on to challenge Schlack, and
Tony Ray's NXT was fired tonight. You guys missed it. I'll be watching that later.
Closing.
I got a spoiler, which is upsetting, but whatever.
Yeah, you're gonna see it no matter what. But XPW trumps. Shout out to the Mega MAGA faction. Trumps NXT, but I will be watching NXT later. So yeah, good night of wrestling. So XPW's had a string of awesome shows. This one stands up with some of the best of them. I mean,
this was too good for Jersey, if you ask me.
This war between Jersey and LA.
I will still go to Jersey. I just have to find the right time where I can make it and doesn't fuck my work schedule. And I will go and cause a ruckus. I'm going to chant "fuck New Jersey" while I'm in New Jersey.
Whenever I can make it happen, I'm down.
Yeah.
Can we bring Atlanta into this battle?
Boo,
Because
you
here's
been, boo. Atlanta has
been.
been. Shut up.
What was bid on my shit list for last time?
See?
Right? What was
fighting words?
What was bid on my shit list for before? There was something else. I don't know.
Last house on the left, I think.
Oh,
Was it last house on the left?
Yes, I think it was. I don't remember what it is, so don't tell me. I like Ben. I don't want to not.
We love Ben. He's just wrong every now and again.
I'm just gonna say Georgia is
Fuck Atlanta.
cheaper because Jersey's expensive and California's expensive. Georgia is cheaper. There's a lot to do. I'm gonna say Georgia might win this battle. I'm just,
Also,
XPW's traveling.
I am all for heavy hitters hitting XPW. That would be fucking rad. They need a tag division. Go in and clean house.
We should shout out UEW tag team legend Tony Reyes.
Yes, I wasn't sure if it was really you.
Oh no, that's
Tony. So okay. I don't like to because then I say it's him, and then maybe it's like.
Oh, that's what it was. Ben, the Last House remake was better. You know what? I picked up that goddamn 4K. We'll talk about it on the next show. But I picked up the 4K.
Ben,
I'm going to make it.
I missed this, but if you think the Last House on the Left remake is better than the original, you've OD'd on poppers, sir. Because that's those are fighting.
A San Diego guy.
It's closer to LA. That's fine.
San Diego's not. San Diego's fine. It's not as fun as LA.
Whale's vagina. Humor ruins it. The OG one, the bad cops. I think I remember his argument now. Yeah.
But yeah, we need the heavy hitters in XPW. We need a lot of UEW legends in XPW. Guy Cool, I'd love to see down there. I would love to see. God, who would I want to see the most?
I don't know. This is not a game I'm going to play, Dan.
There you go. Because you got to name everybody.
Sean Black's Rob Black's illegitimate kid.
Well, there you go.
I just want Sean Black showing up at Xtreme Gifts, Dad, and then just hugging him.
Near the BBC dildo section. Oh yeah, they chanted BBC there too.
See, if it was LA, it would have been Big Black Cock. We wouldn't have done that.
We don't abbreviate.
Because it's the same amount of syllables. Big Black Cock. BBC. Why would you not just do it?
Yeah. There you go. You can get that chant going at Compton Mania, maybe. But yeah, guys. So we are going to be hanging out. This is not the last show. We're going to have a live unboxing pretty much immediately when this ends, I believe. So stay tuned for that. Also, we're just going to be hanging out. So if you got questions, you want to talk.
Last house on the left versus last house on the left versus chaos, because we could talk about that. That's a three-way.
You can talk more shit, represent
the
your
good
city.
Gauge with the run-in.
Yes, and I will say
Kevin,
I like Jersey and LA, so I'll be
fucking pussy. Who cares?
I do. I've had a lot of fun in both.
I'm fucking 90s. I'm still on the fuck East Coast tip. Sorry, my bad.
That's all right. We did a killer did.
They could have got Keefy D, but they're not getting Pookie.
So we'll be right over there, guys. Come check us out. The shenanigans will continue. In fact, as I stall, I'll drop the link for anybody that wants to migrate over there.
Ben Grimm's asking for a Tupac's Killer show. End of the world says, see you guys at Halloween in Hell 4.
You know what? I will rant on Tupac's Killer on the next show after we unbox.
Here we go.
There we go.
Ready for some truth bombs? Dan's excited.
He already heard it all because he did the same thing.
All right, guys. So we'll be live hopefully in a few minutes or so. Just dropped the link. 5 minutes. So
did you drop it or do I? Oh wait,
God, your sign out today should be good Shig Night.
Hold on, let me drop it so they can click it though, Dan. Because
I have a wrench. They can click it.
They?
If you have a wrench, they should be able to click
I
it.
can't click it from here. Okay.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
we'll drop it again then. That's fine. I think they
Well,
can click.
I don't know.
Yeah, it
I'm just
works.
looking on the gimmick I'm looking at. So
It works.
okay,
And
so we're good.
At the October 29th show, everybody just needs to bring poppers, whatever they are, and just yeah.
Dad's gonna show it with some fucking jalapeno popper.
There you go. Make
Good enough.
jalapeno poppers
He's just gonna
rain.
start sticking Jack in the Box ones up his ass.
But Flesh Wound Features does not recommend that you shove
Okay.
jalapeno poppers up.
You know
Yes,
what?
it-
I'm not going to tell you what to shove up your own ass. You do what you want.
And
It's
on that note,
America.
Dan, say
You
goodnight.
shove anything up your ass that you want. All right, guys. Well, it's not good night. It's see you in 5 over on the Flesh Wound Horror Hangout and Unboxing. So bring the heat in the chat.
Good sugar night. There you go.
See you in 5.
I'll see you in Disneyland.
In 5.